Hello everyone, right here I have a 2022 Honda City 1.5 V. And today I'm going to make a startup and full vehicle tour video of it, show you the features inside and out. So here is the key fob. Let's go ahead and start it up first. The City V does come standard with a remote engine start system. So to use the system, first make sure the car is locked, then press and hold this button. The 7th generation City in Malaysia does come standard with Honda's version of a smart keyless entry and start system. So, just have the key fob on yourself. The car is currently unlocked. To lock the car, press the black button on any of the front door handles. And to unlock the car, just wait a moment and tap the area again behind any of the front door handles. Along with that smart keyless entry is a keyless push button start system. So to start the City, make sure the key fob is inside the car. Put your foot on the brake and press the start button to the right of the steering wheel. The 8th generation City uses an electric rack and pinion power steering system. The V trim and above get a combination leather steering wheel with contrast stitching around the inner rim and sport grips at 10 and 2. In Malaysia, the 1.5 petrol engine comes standard with a continuously variable transmission or CVT in short. A CVT does not have a fixed set of gear ratios. Instead, it has an infinite amount of gear ratios to give drivers a smoother ride and better fuel efficiency over a conventional automatic transmission. This transmission features a sport mode. Pedal shifters, which are standard on the E-trim and above for the pre-facelift City, enables drivers to manually shift through 7 virtual gear ratios. While rear parking sensors are standard across the range, only the E-trim and above get a reverse camera. The reverse camera features guidance signs and 3 different views. Safety features for the pre-facelift City include 4 airbags, an anti-lock braking system, electronic brake force distribution, brake assist, vehicle stability assist, hill start assist, emergency stop signal, an alarm system, and an immobilizer. ISOFIX child seat anchor points are found on the outer 2 rear seats. The V trim and above add on 2 curtain airbags for a total of 6 airbags. The pre-facelift City V, V-Sensing, and RS come with the same 16-inch 5W spoke alloy rims, with the difference being that the V and the V-Sensing trims have silver rims while the RS trim has two-tone rims. The City uses 185/55 R16 Toyo Process R57 tyres. The brakes are ventilated discs in front and drums at the back. The suspension is McPherson struts up front and a rear torsion beam setup. Honda has been producing the B-segment City for 8 generations since 1981. The first generation was available as either a 2-door convertible or a 3-door hatchback, the second generation was only offered as a 3-door hatchback, and for the 3rd to the 7th generations, the only body style available with the City was a 4-door saloon. The 8th generation City was unveiled in Bangkok, Thailand in November 2019, initially as a 4-door saloon. A year later in November 2020, Honda launched the City hatchback. This marks the return of the hatchback body style, albeit a 5-door rather than a 3-door, to the City nameplate after 26 years since the second generation City was discontinued in 1994. The City hatchback is much larger than Honda's other B-segment hatchback, the Jazz, and the City hatchback also takes the place of the Honda Jazz in certain markets where the 4th generation Jazz is not sold in. Unlike its predecessor, the 8th generation City is not produced in Japan. Instead, production of the 8th generation City takes place in Brazil, India, Indonesia, Malaysia, Thailand, and Vietnam. Like the past 2 generations, the 8th generation City is sold as a Honda Ballad in South Africa. A facelift for the 8th generation City was unveiled in July 2023 for the Saloon and in February 2024 for the hatchback. In Malaysia, both 8th generation City body styles are offered. The City Saloon went on sale in October 2020 for the pre-facelift model and in August 2023 for the facelifted model. Meanwhile, the City hatchback went on sale in December 2021 for the pre-facelift model and in May 2024 for the facelifted model. Both body styles have identical variants in Malaysia. Currently, the variants on sale are 1.5 S CVT, 1.5 e-CVT, 1.5 V CVT, 1.5 RS CVT, and 1.5 HEV RS e-CVT. Under the bonnet of this City is Honda's L15Z, 1.5 litre, dual overhead cams, 16 valves, naturally aspirated inline-4 petrol engine. This engine features IV technology and multi-point fuel injection. It produces 119 horsepower at 6600 rpm and 145 Nm of torque at 4300 rpm. 0 to 100 km per hour takes 10.4 seconds, and the top speed is 195 km per hour. 40 litres is the fuel tank size, and the combined fuel consumption for the City 1.5 CVT is 5.4 litres per 100 km. Carbon dioxide emissions is 125 grams per kilometer, and the City is a front-wheel drive vehicle. Exterior features of the pre-facelift City V include automatic manual leveling LED reflector headlights, LED daytime running lights, LED front fog lights, LED front and side indicators, LED rear lights, chrome door handles, body-colored side mirrors, and a single exhaust pipe. Speakers right there, and down there, bottle holder, storage, mirror controls, central locking, window lock, and your window controls. All of the windows in this car are powered, while the driver's side is the only side that gets a full automatic function in both directions. Headlight level adjustment, vehicle stability assist, storage, pull the receiver to pop open the fuel door, City floor mats, and the driver's seat in this City V does get full manual adjustments. This lever adjusts the seat back, this lever adjusts the seat height, while this bar down here adjusts the seat position. Pull this lever to pop open the boot lid. Alright, so let's go ahead and see how it revs. single zone automatic climate control system, on-off button, fan speed, air conditioning, recirculation, different modes, front and rear defrost, temperature, maximum cooling, and automatic mode. Storage, couple of USB-A ports. The bottom one is to connect to the system. Power outlet. More storage down here, together with a couple of cup holders. The vehicle's Econ mode is selected right here. The pre-facelift City in V trim and above comes with the Display Audio touchscreen head unit. This system features an 8-inch infotainment display, various media connectivity options, and 8 speakers. The stock sound system that this City uses is actually quite good. We are currently in the CarPlay menu with the current song playing information. The album art will show up here if present. Here's the title. The artist and album will show up here again if present. You can play pause, go back a song, go for the song duration. Below you can activate your shuffle and repeat options, together with bring up your love and suggest as like this options. Playing next goes to your playing next playlist. Hit back and you go to your currently playing playlist, your list of playlists, and right here we are in the library where you can look at your recently added songs, look at the playlists, artists, albums, so on and so forth. And right above you can also select playlists or radio. To the right, shortcut buttons for Google Maps, music and phone. And right here we are in the main CarPlay menu where you can access your phone, music, Apple Maps, messages, and whatnot. To the left, the navigation, together with your destination input, voice command, and media. And right here you can access your calendar, settings, Google Maps, and WhatsApp. To go back to the main Honda system, you can either hit the home button to the right of the display or hit the Honda button right here. Right here we are in the main Honda menu with the time, date, day, and below you can select radio, USB iPod, Bluetooth audio streaming, phone, Apple CarPlay or settings. Under settings you have your language settings, Bluetooth settings, audio settings, display settings, clock settings, opening screen, smartphone, rear camera, lane watch, and all that. Central locking. This car does have power folding side mirrors. To fold the side mirrors in from the inside, press this button right here. Light and indicator controls. If you flick on the left indicator, you bring up the lane watch camera on the infotainment display. And you can also bring up the lane watch camera by pressing the button at the end of the light and indicator stalk. Cruise control, Bluetooth telephone controls, voice control, different media mode selection button, volume controls, seat track, wiper controls, interior brightness adjustment, and the trip clock button allows you to go between the multi-information display located within the instrument cluster. Right now, mileage and trip A, range and trip A, average fuel consumption and trip A, average fuel consumption and trip B. You can adjust the clock right here, and back to the mileage and trip A. The steering wheel in this car is tilt and telescopic. You adjust it using this lever right here. storage right here and on either sides of the parking brake. Front center armrest with storage down below. Manual dimming rear view mirror. Front reading lights. The driver's side sun visor does get a vanity mirror. Also for the driver is a grip handle. Alright, so I guess that's it for the startup. We can turn it off right now and continue with the rest of the tour. Window control, speaker, storage. I did set the driver's seat to a position that I would feel comfortable in. I'm about 5'7", which is about 1.7 meters tall. There is a bit of room to stretch out my feet underneath the driver's seat. As for legroom, I get slightly more than this. And I get about this much in terms of headroom. It's actually not too bad back here. The seats are quite nice and comfortable. On the front seat backs are storage pockets. Rear aircon vents in the middle, with a couple of power outlets down below. Rear center armrest with cup holders. And right above, for both sides at the back, are grip handles. Cabin light. You can pop the boot lid open by using the lever inside the cabin that I showed you earlier on, the button on the key fob, or the button below the Honda badge on the boot lid itself. Boot space in the city is 519 litres with the rear seat backs in place. For more boot space, the rear seat backs fold down by pulling the levers on the top of the boot. Also on the top of the boot is a light. Under the boot floor is a vehicle's spare tyre, toolkit, warning triangle, and jack. Adjustable headrests for the front only. The rear headrests are built into the seat. window control, speaker, bottle holder, storage, and the front passenger seat in this car does get full manual adjustments as well, with the same set of adjustments as found on the driver's side, just that this side loses out on the height adjustment. Nicely sized glove box, grip handle for the front passenger, and the front passenger's sun visor does get a vanity mirror as well. Alright, so let's start it up with the door closed. Alright, so that's it for the startup and full vehicle tour video of this 2022 Honda City 1.5 V. Thanks for watching and goodbye.